Alright, ebusian for my dam in a massy and family a channel issue. Medo biasi a deba your channel issue. Na myself, say notification button and hear me pa or better any on. Say the abvis baby on sponsor bedding, a becano share. Na bibia aye kama. Say the news and motion na ye debram, a went to many bread, Ninkuti in some kakra, a coso.
And you why you suspicion of you.
Yeah.
And this is why you suspecting a moon place from a moon zone. Is a West African player on the not young penny for pounds and penny for Kentin Kappa. I said, your place won't found near Joe. I feel you knew some penny for Benny and young Ghana. And you can walk in your pants or sandy food that I come in Kuma Bruce work with my sir. And maybe you see, no penny on Benya, free bone to who can run up penny for the community almost.
Now, who calls on?
That is the problem. Sure, and you get more too. America was a before, also a terrorist and a neighbor. And America for children, Guantanamo Bay prison. Now, I'm America for children because they say woman be a Muslim, woman be some woman was family identity. As one put the room for one, then I say, you're so good for Umra. I didn't have a food. And you're quite one by a whole Sunday, and intro monster. Massa, and for full year from Saki. When you say Trump will take your move out of this room, take one rights as well. And the case is not the court. And you are a court to cry not Trump as a one the uncle of Yaku. One and the other this uncle. We have a customer, young customer in here. As you so we are West African inquiry with Mubaha. Voluntary repatriation,
repatriation.
They say, why would you pay? Some person in Ghana. And you go about 90 days.
Yeah.
After 90 days, one regular will say, we'll go back. If you know sufficient excuse, when you're voluntary, was one more by no pay. And no one does not do Baha. Let's just swab the door. Alabraka Massa, behind the higher penny for and a gun penny for speaking as sorry, was a young mine, and now a boy be my mind, boy be my money, a month for America for the Pamucha, and no more but brain aside in this.
Because you
I say, many Latin American countries, one can citizens and yet other citizens. Almost a problem you own.
Nasakwa was forced out and deported.
Exactly.
And now I'm went to the country.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? Latin American countries, women are stronger than us, and I said,
maybe they have a better bargaining chip.
When women pay the food, we do a woman from some farm there.
Well, Nigeria, they refused.
And I say, oh, hey, my Ghana, who go pass a mama, I said, man, you go for mine. Your family will be no home for
Sudan, Rwanda, and I accept it.
I'm home for Sweden. Send us a making, a big room, Hakra. I'm running back as a young penny. I'm almost the same time the two as a aqua. Yes, we should show some national dignity, Kakra. Maza, Sami Kasaimu Oka sa US Defense Agreement and America for the quiet. What's our agreement? I said you shoot time. Maza, agreement, that's true.
Come Interestingly, my wife found in Nantum Kaka. I see our America, your immigration policy, or more setup. In that sense, God knows. Papa Trump buy no dear. What's up with Shemukina? No time to buy you. Yeah, he existed. But buy how he's using it. And I'm about across in some instances global outreach. In 2019, America tried deporting 500 Ghanaians in 2019. Suspected to be Ghanaians. I'm saying national, suspected to be Ghanaians. The then government under President Akufo-Addo asked for proof. Say, your baby who say where you Ghana this year.
Yeah.
So see, you bring your proof. You Gioma.
Okay.
Obakaya only bring visa and some.
Yeah.
The Korea said the Americans couldn't prove that these 500 were our nationals.
So wait to me and share some Ghana.
Wait to me and share into your mama. Fast forward. Now there are reports of 2,000 supposed nationals. And then make us say.
Yeah, almost over 2,000.
Over 2,000.
How many Ghana for?
How many Ghana for? America buying said will deport you mama.
Yeah.
2,000. That is not enough. Oko ICE website me checking and pay. Yeah, America buying ICE website. They are targeting 80,000 Ghanaians. Almost as suspects almost illegally. It's in the moment Ghana will be able doors to this arrangement of our parliament for us to know near a room. I mean, you bet me a try doing a now you started by opening up and saying so. The Minister for Foreign Affairs, in fact, on City in Channel 1, on Bernard or say we didn't give anything and we didn't receive anything from the Americans in this deal. Okay. Upon TV3, he said that you're not a big win on Ungai. Now you are lifting the visa restrictions.
Yeah.
And then further interrogation, he says we needed to also agree to some terms. One, the visa no more lefty. Two, agua. And three, the tariff issue. So clearly, that and also so no any the comments now, any response, and no one ma earlier abebra. Mediano aba down so far. The Honorable Foreign Minister told us to at a point, say Ghana will accept people of West African descent in the name of Pan-Africanism. People of West African descent in the name of Pan-Africanism. You don't say, oh my dear, fi America. America buying no. Omuni Nkrata ye, Omufi Mali, Omufi Burkina, Omufi Nigeria, Omufi Nekana. Foreign Minister said now in the name and in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, Yejio, Oma ye deported. Then comes in this El Salvadorian Gaia. Now America 4% deported on also Babacam. That then runs contrary to what the foreign minister had also said. So now a foreign West African national Spaniard and Salvador in West Africa. The foreign ministry now rise back to the Americans to say no their engine. But is it not strange? Say treaty, deal, MOU, whatever agreement any Americans sign here. If they know say El Salvadorian and West African, I don't know come do no ba. Because as it stands now, whatever is in that agreement, who as a member of parliament, my colleague, you don't know. Me as a member of parliament, I don't know. Colleagues, members of parliament, they don't know. It is said, if we grab up what a buying, send a buy and what the bar, Yamani Bodet Makasi, way there, Yamshani, way there, Yamshani. And German, the other interesting thing too is that, you see, it is not just out of convenience and at the framers of our constitution. We say, Adia Biara, Mampeni, Obekosi, to be done under his authority, a bed binding on minor. And see in Nayabwana Parliament, if you show me is that Mampeni Babeni Diako, the state of Ghana will remain. What the content of that agreement next year? How do we advise and even checkmate government? Because one big woman, this is say what West African nationals. The next one also will be 2,000, which you have heard. Now, who come on the website and now only 80,000 they are targeting them to deport them. If you don't take care, you are going to have the situation where that gesture, that to you, was a good old gesture. Only America bank because we don't know the content of it, we are going to open the floodgate. The reason why the other West African nationals are not accepting this arrangement is that they think say nipa now do no ba no. There's normally no proof. Obi here Nigerian, obi tinya the chike edu. I'll give you an example. Where Nigerian was also credu e Ghana ni. If nipa no dey ba, ono bet your baby am pesemeko. You have several of these options. I just think that government should not open itself up to this floodgate because if you don't take care, Yadi Kakrabi Befem, Ujitum, Yadi 2,000 Befem Udiatum, now they are targeting 80,000. You're going to open their Ghanaians, right?
Almost say suspected Ghanaians.
Okay. The 80,000 to suspected Ghanaians. It's one year we are going to open that flag there. That is why the Supreme Court was very clear in the decision in the case of Margaret Banfo Nana B versus the Attorney General, in the case of Buja Jemfi versus the Attorney General. So whatever agreement are entered with a foreign nation, the importance of the people of Ghana gets full information through its elected representatives and the members of parliament. Tinker B, she said, what about parliament? I want a parliament on Emodia. You know what it was Emodia. But what the bar, yes, so me na beti anya ya posku ni bikaka. You bet me a kind, you bet me a prompti a ban say, Wayno, dear. We are more and once and Baba. When you're going to open yourself up, then you can tighten whatever agreement it is. Because it beats my imagination. Say, the Foreign Minister will tell us, West African nationals in the name of Pan-Africanism. Then the next time they are bringing El Salvador national. You think the Americans, they cannot read it, right?
But then only a bubble.
And let me say, isn't it strange? Say, oh, Chairman General, we never go into agreement. Such a man who wants to say a year for me.
What is the example of that episode? Once I have a Kwesi Prat is this way.
Man who did this way in the buy and another cup. Now for the coffee at was also himself a man can coffee as it is important in you as a country because Ghana no they say but the state, the name Ghana no still a becker. So that is why the minority believes that there's too much controversy around it. It started by saying, yeah, we didn't give anything, we didn't receive anything. Then we move from that to, we had to give off some things for us to get the visa restrictions lifted, to get AGOA back, and to get the tariffs thing reviewed. So meaning that now we get something to receive that. Then the third matter is that it's only West Africans we are accepting. Now we move from there, Yakofa El Salvador, and then our bank says no, and they are not talking. Then now they are telling you they have 80,000 people that they are earmarking. So much chioma. Because it's an ongoing process. Chioma. Chairman, Udipalebia or Uganda ni. Okwa kwentu no wakwa kosia obi o Jamaica ni and then no fear no Ghana ni but then they are now in Kratasem no longer your national. And that is why we need to know the details. Like I said, who then now qualifies to be a Ghanaian? So who deport anyone? Na yenyi na yet nyaka say yes ye jini wholesale. Na abwa yenyi na it is not for personal interest but collectively. Because get move way by Sir, we spoke about it. We spoke against it. When they wanted to build a U.S. Army Command Center here, had to challenge the constitutionality of Nyamanibi without going to Parliament. Until let's be consistent. It's a critical issue. Even focus on other matters. The borders on constitutionality. Now, Article 75 of your constitution. Ghana is a country of laws where the man will go a minor. Article 75 of the constitution, it provides that every treaty, agreement, convention, every treaty, agreement or convention executed by or under the authority of the president must be laid before Parliament for ratification, especially when we deal with even foreign countries. Because under every agreement, it will place some obligations on Ghana. So now, so I've been thinking of Minya Bondi, because
maybe Sammy, this very same place are okay. May kind the same thing. 75 or say 1. The president may execute or cause to be executed treaties, agreements, or conventions in the name of Ghana. 2. A treaty, agreement, or convention executed by or under the authority of the president shall be subject to ratification by A, act of parliament or be a resolution of parliament supported by the votes of more than one half of all the members of parliament.
That's right.
Ratification bit to be there.
Okay, said parliament cannot be excluded from the process.
There
and number 2, because I know the representatives of the people. In fact, Sefa Kayi in 2016, the case of Banfo versus Attorney General, that famous case of Gitmo 2, Senator
Rondi Eka.
The thinking of the then principal legal advisor to government, Satan so could not court my by Attorney General,
not a deputy Attorney General,
but no court on that matter. The Supreme Court, in its decision, said that the Supreme Court flatly rejected these arguments of the Attorney General, holding that the Constitution makes no sense. The Attorney General was asking for a distinction to be made between agreement in placing obligation on the state and to be a true near diplomatic note. But the Supreme Court in the Margaret Banfo versus Attorney General said they flatly rejected the argument, holding that the Constitution makes no such formal distinction. Once it's an agreement being executed under the authority of the president between Ghana and my Fofosoma. Specifically, the court held that whereby various forms of documentation, the court held the government of Ghana binds the republic to certain obligations in relation to another country or group of countries, an international agreement comes into existence. Particularly, the Supreme Court in this decision, it will say once there will be some obligations placed on the people of Ghana. On the security measure, there will be financial implications because security for the bomb buying the people of Ghana must support their existence here. The same way in the Broja Jenfi versus Attorney General, a man buying any US buying a person is US based in Ghana. The Supreme Court still held a parliament for ratification. Now it has become much more pronounced. About parliament, and I'll give you this analysis.
Answer the analysis. Nasa buying cars on from the parliament.
What's your foreign minister? Wadarama. He didn't get the impression. Saying a parliament because he was under the thinking that there was an MOU.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, the Supreme Court in its ruling in the Banfo versus the Attorney General, in Broja Jenfi versus the Attorney General, it makes it clear. So once it's an international agreement, being documentations, whatever form of agreement, every place responsibilities on the states and the people of Ghana, except for Parliament. In any case, when this was over super majority of Parliament, so bringing it to Parliament should not be a problem. But the Bemwa, I'm a representative of a group of people. Vondi, a representative in Crawford, to local constituency, not Ubi Busau. Anything in relation to that agreement, they can speak to because about Parliament, whether you're a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee or not, you're bringing the document.